Hi everyone, so here I am in Kyoto, Japan, and I finally made it. Yesterday was the craziest travel day ever. Well, it wasn't the craziest travel day ever. Crazier days have probably happened, but before I left, there was a typhoon warning, or there were like notices that there was going to be a typhoon landing north of Tokyo or in Tokyo, and so I was really worried. I was thinking, maybe this flight's going to be delayed, maybe I'm going to be delayed, maybe I'm not going to go at all, and I don't know. It just like wasn't a great recipe for beginning your travel day, but it ended up being fine. But so I took a plane directly from Boston to Tokyo, and the flight was just really long. It was around 13 and a half hours, and it was alright. I tried to sleep, and I mean, it was a 13 and a half hour flight. What are you going to do? It was long. But I got off the plane, and the flight went smoothly. There weren't even that many turbulence, even though the pilot had said, oh, there might be some turbulence, but it was fine. So I get off the plane, get my luggage, and I'm lugging my neon, large, huge, horrible piece of luggage around the airport. It's ugly. Let me tell you, people, it's ugly. And my whole life is packed away in that suitcase, and it's massive. By far the largest luggage I've ever seen in my life. And so I'm lugging it around. I'm trying to find the shipping service. There's like shipping services here in Japan that can send your luggage around from the airport to hotel to hotel to hotel, blah blah blah, wherever you need it to go. So I'm looking around for it, and as I'm lugging this huge, ugly piece of luggage, I'm wandering around like in my sweatpants, delirious. It's 2 in the morning at home. My hair is like frizzing like all over the place. I look like I just rose from the dead. I look like the undead. And these people come towards me with a camera and a microphone, and they're like, can we interview you for a Japanese TV show? And I'm just kind of like, in my mind, I'm like, this is not gonna go well. But out loud, I'm like, oh yeah, sure, that sounds like a great idea. And so they start interviewing me in English, and then they find out that I'm studying abroad, and so they start interviewing me in Japanese. And now, I have not cracked open a book in like probably over 3 months. Like, haven't cracked a book. I can't even remember probably how to write my name, and they're there interviewing me for television, and they're asking me these questions, and half the time I have no idea what they're saying, and the girl who's there who speaks English, because I guess they interview foreigners, I had to like translate for me, and I would stare off into space and then answer the completely wrong thing, and then would have to like backtrack. If my teachers see this, I hope they don't see this. I hope they never see this, because they would be so ashamed. They would be so ashamed. But it didn't take that long, thankfully. I was like starting to I was starting to think in my mind, when is this going to be over, because I'm dying. And they finally let me go, and after this interview I was like beading sweat. I could go like this, and water would be dripping down because I was so stressed. I was freaking out. I don't even know. And then I'm flustered, and I'm trying to find the place to mail my bag, and I finally find it, and I have to write the address of the hotel on a piece of paper. And classic, I don't even know how to write a Japanese address. You know how like there's I guess in any country there's a specific way to write the address, but I had no idea. I just had the address, so I just wrote it all in like one block of text. And the guy, when I was showing it to him, was saying, okay, we can send it there, it'll be fine, don't worry. And I was just kind of shaking my head up and down like this, because I felt so bad. I didn't know how to write the address down, but off it went, and off I went. I looked for the train. I had to take this train called the Narita Express from the airport, and I took that to Shinagawa Station in Tokyo, which was very crowded. I think it was the end of the day rush and all the businessmen in their black slacks and white collared shirts were going home, and I was kind of walking around trying not to get swallowed up by the sea of business people. And it took me 4 tries on the kiosk to buy my ticket to go on the bullet train to get to Kyoto, because I just kept clicking on the wrong one or doing it wrong, and it was just horrible. I felt so stupid. All the people around me, like 3 rounds of people had gone through the kiosks next to me, and I couldn't figure out how to buy it, even though it was really straightforward. But I ended up buying the ticket. I got on the right train. I took the train. It was really nice, super roomy, lots of leg room. They let you kick the seat back, and it was pretty nice. And I got here to the hotel where I'm staying after the first couple of days of orientation at like 9 o'clock Kyoto time. I mean, other than me freaking out the entire time, it was pretty good travel. It was just a very, very, very long day. But I'm here now. I made it. Yay! Woo! And I'm really happy that I made it in one piece, because a lot of things could have gone wrong. But I'm here now and it's fine. And today I think I'm just gonna go outside and look around and then check back into the hotel with the school group, because we're here for orientation, as I said, and gonna look for something to eat, and then yeah, I'll check back in maybe later in the week after I finish all my activities, and yeah, hope everyone back home is doing well. So, see ya!